Okay, hello my friends, hello, how's it going? Let's see, who's here? Lamp, hi. Captain Mal, hello. Shonies, hello. El Quan, hi. ODM, how's it going? The Adept, hi. Matt, hello. Sunny, hi. Blue Crayon, hi. Sloth, hi. Hola Diego, hope everything's good with the recent weather. Hi Nine. Yeah, I got snowed in. So I just work from home. Yeah. Yeah, I mean there was a travel ban in New York anyway. So like only essential vehicles and whatnot were allowed out there. So like the travel ban was like from last night to like today, like at noon or something like that. So yeah. Just finished clearing some snow. Was not fun. I do not envy you. You have to shovel, right? Cause driving and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. The snow is pretty. It was pretty bad. It's like we got like a solid, like what's that? 18 inches of snow. Something like that. Like 18 to 20 ish. That's like more or less. Like it snowed through like until like late in the afternoon. So like we got quite a bit this time around. Like I think overnight we got like 15 or so inches, and then over the course of the day today it was like another like 3 or 4. Do you spend a full workday applying to shit? Today I didn't do much, to be honest. I cooked. That was nice. I cooked. I made a gigantic vat of soup, which was nice because that means I now have meal prepped. Sean, hey, too long. Thank you for the prime. Are you still doing stickers? Yeah. If you want stickers, just let me know. I mean, well, you know, there's the exclamation stickers command. So just fill that out and I'll send it out to you. Yeah. Yeah. Why can't Denver get any snow? That's kind of surprising. Isn't Colorado supposed to get snow in the winters? And like, aren't you guys like mountainous? I mean, you know, mile high and all that. It's kind of weird. But I mean, anyway, yeah, we just had a nor'easter, so that was why. We have facilities people clear the snow in our complex, but people move their cars somewhere to get the driveway cleared out. But we don't know where they are moving their cars, so our driveway gets partially cleared. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know people here in New York, for example, in the city. So the plow, the plow goes this way, and it will plow snow to the right bank. So a lot of people will try to find a left bank, like a left side spot. But if you're like in a two-way street, you're kind of fucked. You're always gonna be on the right. So yeah, I did see a lot of cars struggling out there. I did step out just for a little bit just to see what the snow situation was like. Yeah, it's pretty icy. It's pretty well. It's fresh snow, but like it's gonna get icy pretty quick because it's pretty cold. It's very windy and pretty cold. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Where's Kiwi? Kiwi is sleeping somewhere. He's around evening time. He's always like taking a nap / sleeping. That's just kind of what he does. Colorado mad dry. That's true. That is true. It is too dry for snow, I guess. People have cars in New York. Well, I mean, where I'm living, yeah, there's more cars than not. At least, I mean, here I go a little further out like a few avenues or whatever, and there's a McDonald's there, and it has a drive-through and a parking lot. So that's kind of saying a lot, because you think New York City and you don't think parking lot and a drive-through. So it's kind of like, whoa, culture shock. And it's the same with, like, there's like a diner, I think, and there's also like a pretty big parking lot. I'm like, what the fuck, a parking lot in the city? What? Like an actual parking lot. I'm like, what the? It's like, how dare we have normal things for cars here? But I live further out from Manhattan now, so it's like, there's a little bit more stuff like that. How's the cleanup going? I mean, I don't have much to clean up snow wise. I mean, like I live in an apartment, so there's like there's like staff that like takes care of some of it, but like I also don't drive, so I don't really have a car to take out. Has Kiwi experienced snow? Yes, he has. He has a lot of times, because for a while he lived in Toronto. So I mean, he technically, when he was adopted, I think we not we. My partner adopted him in, was it Minneapolis? Might have been Minneapolis. So yeah, he experienced snow, like, in the Midwest, and then in Toronto for a while, and then down here. But every time, usually, like, we will take him to Toronto, to visit family and stuff. And so he, there's usually snow in the winter, so he'll experience snow almost every winter. Not to mention, like, he's definitely aware of it. Yeah. He doesn't love snow. Like, he finds it kind of cold and, like, ooh. But he also gets interested in going out and stuff. It's mad break. Yeah. I've been waiting to use my Hug Kiwi redemption. He's somewhere. He's just sleeping. I just don't know. Still using the mouse, huh? Yeah. Did they send you that to keep it? Yeah. You get to keep it for now. It's pretty nice. I've been playing games with it and stuff. It's actually pretty good. Well, the main thing that I had to get used to was the weight. Like, it's like 45 grams. But it's like, it's like my other mice are heavier, so I just had to get used to that. But I mean, otherwise it's pretty good. My cozy toe says hi. Oh, hi. Say hi for me. Any creaking, flexing? Not on this dust mat or anything. I don't really feel it. I mean, like, I press on it, and like I can like do this, and I don't really feel it. No. Yeah, no creaking or flexing. Yeah. Squeeze the sides. I'm pressing pretty hard. Yeah, no creaking. Bye. And this is 3DP resin too. So the mountains got a bunch of snow, but we got a light dusting of snow, and that was it. Oh, I see. Denver usually gets a decent amount of snow, but this year everyone's getting the snow except us. Oh, right, I forgot you're in the Hamptons these days. You wish. Dang, Diego, is that how you flick around tracking those pesky Genji Tracer players? Oh, I played a game earlier, and there was a Tracer that was so annoying. Alright, let's get to building. So today we're building a PC TKL1. So I think I've only built aluminum ones before. And so, this is the PC version. And, this was, I guess, the last sort of like stock of TKL1s, I believe, right? Like the PC ones. I think this is just a regular frosted one. It kind of looks like, gray bluish because of the lighting. But it's just a regular, like, frosted PC. Got a pretty nice color, honestly. Like, it just looks it's like such a nice frosting. Just looks really good. And it came with an FR4 full plate and an H87 PCB. So let's get to it. Will it survive if you spill stuff on it? On the mouse, I would kind of doubt it. I mean, it would get it's completely exposed. So no, I don't think it would survive. I don't think it would survive like spilling stuff on it. Any idea of how much that will cost? You mean the mouse? They're aiming for like $75 for the kit, which includes like the shell and the donor and all that stuff. There's an interest check for it actually. I'll put it in the chat. I think that's right. Let me just open it. Yeah, price of 75 USD plus shipping, and it includes the shell, the all the internal stuff. Actually, doesn't look like it has a donor, right? Oh, donor PCB selection is offered at time of order. Okay, there you go. So there's that. But I mean, it's currently like an interest check form, so yeah. I saw a blue TKL1 on MM for 300 and was tempted to buy it. Personally, I think it's a pretty nice board if you're looking for like a Jane style TKL. The TKL1 is honestly a really nice board, in my opinion. Lots of tactile builds recently. Are people finally over linears? I mean, you know why I've been building a lot of tactile builds lately. It might be because the people who send the builds also want tactiles in their builds. What keycaps are those? These are BSP. Rich? It's rare. They were not super expensive at the time. They're pretty rare though, I guess. I don't think I've really seen a full set. Maybe other than like one other person that I know, but otherwise I don't really know. Do you think Diego rocks KBD fans? KBD fans blanks actually really nice. The PVT fan stuff is like actually rock solid. It's really good. It's recess too, I think. I've had a lot of BSP sets over the years, though. I ended up selling most of my BSP stuff in exchange for, like, as I either got Cherry or CRP, to be honest. And because BSP is nice. Like it is basically OG Cherry PBT. The only thing is, well, it does use, like, the dot homing keys. And then the only other issue, and the bigger issue to be honest, is that the modifiers are kind of banana. Like these shifts are pretty banana. They're pretty warped. So yeah, kind of unforgiving on stabs. Definitely the part about BSP that I dislike. But yeah, I've had a number of sets. I had like Peacock. I had the Cyrillic one. I had like the red one, the black one, the green one, and then this blank one is the only one that I have left now as far as BSP goes. I think one of my Desco sets, yeah, it's BSP also, but yeah. Always gotta get ABS spacebars for those sets. Mine came with a nicely shined GMK bar. Yeah, so the BSP, the black, green, red, blue, those sets, right? Those were sold by Originative. Those were sold by the person who was running Originative at the time. Those sets came with an ABS with a GMK spacebar because those actually did not, like, simply speaking, they did not have PBT bars at all. So you had, like, they shipped with the 7U GMK spacebar. But yeah, those were sold by Originative at a time. The like Peacock, Cyrillic, and all those were run through I think that was Imsto at the time. Was it Imsto? Yeah, or yeah, I think that was right. I don't remember actually. You can find the Keycaps threads for them. But you know, I think it was Imsto, yeah. Can you fix BSP right shift with hot water and hope? No. BSP shift you can't. It's actually shorter. It's actually slightly shorter because of the shape. So no, you can't fix it. The top portion is the banana. Like you can see it. I mean, like, I think this long shift is the clear example for it. You can see that the top is the banana shape. See how the bottom is fine? It's like straight. It's the top that's banana. It's the top, the you know, or the bottom of the mold, I guess. It's very, very curved. It's a mold issue. But the stems are supported and they're fine. But yeah, they run tight because of that. Very base switches. Yeah. But yeah, the BSP caps are they just have that issue with the modifiers, and they will come with ABS spacebars usually. The other way to do it is to replace it with an OG Cherry PBT spacebar if you wanted PBT for that. But you know, or I guess nowadays you can have PBT fans. Wait, although is PBT fans technically is that is PBT, right? Yeah, it is PBT, I think. I always forget this because I know that PBT fans is PBT fans, right? But like KBD fans sell stuff that's ABS that's PBT fans branded, so I always get confused. Is left shift remotely bad too, or nah? It's kind of similar. It's just a similar problem. It's a problem on all the long modifiers. I think it's a little less severe on the R3, for example, because it's R3. But R4 mods are definitely the worst. Yeah, PBT fans has ABS things too, yeah. What a great day to not be an R-shift user then? Fair. Yeah, the longer the key, the worse it is, basically. I'm also thinking of selling my last 2.0 ADD now that I see yours. Can't get into it anymore. Oh yeah? What's wrong with it? Or what's, you know, what do you not like about it anymore? Also, last? So you had several, I assume? Have had several over time? Funzy. Are in 2.0 ADD stongs? I don't know, actually. I think the Anna ones are, yeah. It's bad in my Coke and call my Momo. Damn. That's some offensive stuff. Okay. I see now. Goodbye. And it's still 900 to 1K. That's not bad. Cost varies. Code varies. Oh, I see. I had three different 2.0 ADDs pass through me, and I sold one. No, sold one. Traded one. Because I didn't like the colors as much. But the one I had before this one was a silver and gray one. It's funny. I sold it, and then it exploded in price like a couple months later. And I was like, oh, damn. But at the time when I was selling it, it was like a fair deal. I love seeing Bass's 2.0 OG with SAA. I still like the 2.0 ADD over the OG personally, just aesthetically speaking. Not to mention functionally too, because I don't like the fixed cable on the OG, and also the weights. There's several things I don't like about the OG, but yeah. But I know people give it clout because it's the original one. I had two Silver Anno and this off-white coat. They're nice boards, but I always have trouble finding keycaps for it. The board looks nice in person, but I'm not getting as excited about it in person. Ah, okay. That's fair. I need to move my 1.2 OG, but I'm too lazy. Too lazy is a mood. There are a few EU community group buys I'm looking forward to, so the money would be nice. Oh. Yeah, well done. If it doesn't bring you happiness, just, yeah, eat it. Eat time. The build in the OG that I did is nuts though, is compact browns. Compact? The pad printed version of that? The one with the laser caps? The big one? I love my 1.2 OG, sick board. 1.2 OG I think is great, yeah. Board may not bring joy, but what you know what does bring joy? Artisans. Buy more artisans. It depends on the person. Hey, there's folks who say keyboards, there's folks who say artisans, so. 11,900, yeah, nice. Nice. Rasam Bowl with the Prime, thank you. Thank you. Welcome back for 3 months. I can trade for half a clock maybe. Depends on what kind of clock you want. They've sort of dipped again a little bit. You're definitely still only a couple hundreds of dollars. I mean, a few hundreds of dollars for the single shots, which is kind of crazy. I think all clack owners just sell or trade with each other. There's no people still post them on like the artisan servers, but they're definitely like more like clack owners. I feel like usually come in 2 types. In my personal opinion, like the collectors. either they trade clocks for clocks, or they just sell it for money. And if it's for money, it's for a lot of money. And so it's a hard buy-in. Kill switch, hello. Oh, raid coming. Oh, Alex. Hello. Thanks for the raid. How goes it, my friends? Thank you for the raid, Alex. Welcome, raiders. We're building a hiney TKL1 and polycarb today with ergo clears, cherry mix clears with a lighter spring and some lube and films. Dang, Drew brought pot resin. Yeah, he did. Crazy. Those are good sculpts, though. Not gonna lie, the snow was nice today in the sense that I just got to stay in. That part was great, to be honest. Not having to go out in the cold. Do we count ones rotting away in my closet or in a box disassembled? Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you? I mean, because if you don't count those, then it's so easy to say, oh, I only have like 2 that I rotate through. Because that's what you just subjectively choose. So yeah. If you don't open the closet, you don't know you still have unbuilt boards. Yeah, do you discover that recently, Mason? I think you may have. Sometimes it is important to check. Four, maybe 5. That's pretty solid. No boards, only a mountain of PCBs, like spares. Two one, hello. How goes it? One of two of them are customs, the rest are pre-builts. Model M. Shame for not counting pre-builts. I feel like Nova Touch does sort of count, especially compared to the others, because the Nova Touch is like actually kind of not cheap. Although you can get it for cheap if you find a good deal, but but it generally isn't as easy. It's kind of like an HKB. You can find a cheap HKB if you look around. It's in the same category. Or like a real force, I spilled water on it twice already? Oh, shame on you. How do you even spill water on your keyboards that easily? It has happened to me maybe like twice, but wait, once? No, once. Once. The other time it wasn't. I think what was it? Oh, I remember. I was like lubing switches, and I accidentally spilled the tub of springs. That was annoying to clean. Hello. Hi, Kim. Anyone try Dolphin 60? I'm kind of tempted. Yeah, I've built one. How's the blizzard? The blizzard. It was nice outside. Just kidding. It was not great outside. I mean, it did snow like 18 inches or so. So the people who have cars, poor people who have cars, and obviously people who have to go to work, poor people who have to go to work. But today at least it was an actual snow day for school people, like students, and I'm assuming for pretty much everyone who isn't like considered essential as an essential vehicle on the road. It was like work from home or remote or whatever. Because there was a travel ban between like 9 p.m. last night and like noon today. So yeah. I mean, it did snow a lot though out there. I like checked it a little bit, and it was really windy. I think that was a kicker. It was really windy at the same time. I mean, it sucks for the people who got a shovel and all that, Zoran's New York cleaned up the streets pretty fast. Yeah, I mean, New York's Department of Sanitation has always been really good. Like in terms of speed of cleaning the roads, salting, plowing, cleaning, and all that. Like honestly, New York has never felt slow. It has always been pretty good. Even way before Zoran's like mayorship, I guess. Like even before him, like it's always been pretty efficient. I mean, they're definitely much more communicative, obviously, because that's kind of like
part of Zoran's like thing. But yeah, it's the Department of Sanitation has always been pretty good about plowing and cleaning the roads in New York. Like to be fair though, we've also haven't gotten like big blizzards or snowstorms for a while. But you know, anytime we do though, like we definitely have it cleaned up fairly quickly. Yeah.
I heard Comrade Memdani said you can't be out. Yes, my comrade. The only drawback about winter roads in New York is the bottom of your car rotting out. That's true. Yeah. I mean, like, with all the salt on the road and whatnot, it can be rough on the cars. Yeah, I mean, obviously for anyone in the outer boroughs who, you know, have to drive cars frequently, or like, or, you know, obviously people in like in Long Island, or Jersey, you know, it's rough. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I didn't like go on a long excursion out there to see what the roads really look like. But I mean, there was a lot of snow though, so you know, still saw a bunch of people shoveling their cars out of the snow, and we're trying to get out of tough spots like slippery spots on the road, and like that seemed like a pain. But we'll see. We'll see like in a week or two when, you know, things get going. See how long it stays. The last big one was so much piles. The piles were huge for a long time. Yeah. This past one was not that great in my opinion. Like they cleaned okay, but there's so many piles everywhere of ice. I think the worst part, I've told this several times to people, like, you know, to my friends and stuff, and I was like, the part that I hate the most about these big snowstorms is actually dog people. Dog people who do not pick up their dog's poop. The dogs will poop on the snow, the dogs will poop on the sidewalk, and they will clean neither of those up. So, you know, a fucking week goes by, and the whole fucking snow pile, whatever, is just brown. And whatever other colors it might acquire from all the other shit that's out there. So it's like, fine seeing piles of snow, clean ones, or yeah, sure, salted ones, okay. But seeing shitty, literally, piles of snow, or ice, But that's the main thing. No, I have no problems with dogs. Dogs are great. Dogs are cute. Dogs are amazing. And I actually really like New York for. There actually are so many dogs. But yeah, I hate it that anytime we have like this big winter storm, for whatever reason, dog owners won't pick up on behalf of their dog, and I'm like, oh well, damn. Every day I step out, I see dog poop on the ground. I saw this article about like ranking dog problems on the in New York. Oh, here's the article from the Gothamist. Dog poop data. But I'm telling you, hate that. If the TKL 1 was so good, why isn't there a TKL 2? Because hiney burnt out before that was a thing. Like, not even kidding. Also because hiney is not Amazon. Because F you if you think I'm Amazon. Hineybush, whichever year this was, 2023, 2022, I don't know.
That was a good one. Funny quote.
No one told me cat poop stinks to high heaven. Oh yes, yes. Cat poop does stink. Well, actually, cat poop, not as much as cat piss. Cat piss, way worse. Especially male cats, but I mean, but in general, yeah. Cat feces and stuff, like waste, definitely smelly. We use a pretty nice litter that clumps nicely for Kiwi, and that one actually doesn't stink so badly. The one that we used before, pretty stinky. The one we use right now, not so bad. I can link you, or you know, I can link. I need to check. Is it on? Is it this one? And it's like an unscented one, but it's on the pricey side. That's a problem. If you have more than one cat, it gets very expensive. But yeah, we use this one, Boxy Cat, unscented. It's pretty nice. But yeah, it gets expensive. My childhood cat used to pee in my parents' closet, I remember, but his fresh poops are stinky even after burying. Oh. Yeah. Good old reliable Arm & Hammer litter. Oh, yeah, I mean, I know people who swear by the Arm & Hammer. Yeah, I do know that. I mean, we've tried a bunch of different ones, but this one was the last one that we ever switched to, and it's been good for the past few years. So, you know, been enjoying it. Okay, I'm just gonna check the layout here. So I am doing regular caps and I think everything normal, everything standard. Zain Alamshah, hello. I hope he's fulfilling orders though. Are there a lot of pending orders for Hiney? I do know that he sort of had some stuff going on and I don't know where that ended up. I never like kept up with the whole thing. He did close his web store though, if I recall correctly, yeah. Anyway, I haven't really kept up with it, so I don't know. When's the last time you bought the 3M bump-ons everyone uses? I don't know. A few years ago, maybe? Why? Like, 3M. Apparently in 2024, I bought some bump-ons, because I probably ran out. I tried to buy them on Amazon like usual, but I can't find them anymore. I was just looking on eBay. When you can't find things on Amazon for small things. In small quantities-ish. Diego, I know you ain't Brooklyn much. But Marisco El Submarino
Got a nice octopus taco? That sounds pretty yummy. Yeah, I definitely don't go to Brooklyn often. But I'll check it out. Okay, let's test the stabs real quick. Should be fine, but oh, did I remember to trim the stems? I don't think I did. I just lubed these switches, so I don't think I trimmed these. So I'll get the trimmer. Just the stabs for now. Okay, pretty good. An updated build command, you are a pro? What do you mean? I just update it right before the stream starts usually. Or around the time the stream starts. Is it usually not the case? I guess there are times I do sort of like... It sort of like skips my mind. Back then, a lot of keyboard streamers who do it themselves have an old one up. I mean, I still do it myself. But I don't think I've actually... I think I always did it myself. Which is kind of funny. Then again, it's also my fault mostly because since I don't have like a strict schedule for these streams, you know, I don't know all the details until pretty much last minute, like until at the moment I'm doing it, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, these are the specs that I'm working with. You're the only streamer that updates commands? Oh, what? Really? Oh, okay. I thought it was just streaming basic. Didn't know that. Just diff. A lot of them relied on me and the usual universal mods. Ah, oh, I see. I see. Yeah, no. Can't. It's hard because I'm not like, I would feel bad having someone else do it because I know they're just volunteering their time. You know, if I'm paying someone to do it, sure, you know, I would ask somebody else. But someone who's just volunteering their time, it feels bad, especially when I'm not running on a schedule or, you know, running with much organization per se. So, hey, I update my commands. Hey, yeah. See, Kim updates her commands. I think I know. I'm pretty sure Patty does too. Another pro in the chat. Yeah, let's go. Naughty Penguin. Hey, hey. How goes it? I also updated mine, just been a stream break from moving. Ah, I see. Hope the move went well. Mad Geek. And hope you're enjoying the break from streaming too, because sometimes you just need a break. It's kind of important to take breaks. Lately, I've been enjoying streaming because my work situation has not been too kind to me, so I kind of look forward to streaming instead. Or just doing other things other than work related things. So yeah. Crazy watching a keyboard stream in 2026? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, crazy that I'm still doing this today. Like, in December this year, like what is this? 10 months from now, a little less than 10 months from now, it'll be like my 10th year in the hobby. And then later next year, it's gonna be like my 10th year since my first. No, wait. No, actually, no. My first stream was 2018, I think, right? Or 20. When was it? 2017, 20. Might have been 2018. Yeah, 2018. It's time to finally reveal you're not just Diego the engineer, but you're also aligning keyboards. Oh no. No, 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 thank you. The work situation is crazy. Yeah, well, I've kind of mentioned a few times, but bottom line is a bunch of my coworkers got fired. Like basically they laid off more than half the company because I work in a small, like a startup, sort of like a small company situation, and they fired basically most of my coworkers, and so big morale drop, and not so much confidence in the work. So yeah, so I may be looking. What do you do? I work in engineering. I do like R&D, like research and development, and I have a focus in engineering, specifically electrical engineering, and I work for a medical device startup. I celebrated 14 years on Reddit this past weekend. I think my Reddit account's also like 15 years old or something like that, yeah. You should do the hashtag 2016 trend and post a throwback pic to your first custom sober. Actually, my Instagram account has some, like, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of my Lightning Keywords Instagram account, my first few build photos are there. It was like a duck eagle. Medical device startup, rough? Yeah. I mean, right now, in this climate, in this economy, in the current, the current, bodies of government and the funding situation and all of these things, it's It's insane. It's really rough. So yeah, we had a big reduction in force recently.
Have you also worked for bigger companies like Abbott?
No, I have not.
I've done consulting work for government, and some contract work, but I have not worked for like big companies, like big engineering companies or anything like that. Relatively young in the field, because I did go to grad school, and so actually I'm gonna need this. So yeah. You interested? I could possibly get you an interview. Of course, for sure. Although the only thing is, I'm currently in New York City, and due to my partner's work situation, I don't think I can relocate very easily. So 10 years ago, here was my keyboard. Oh, let's see, what's that? Lolita. I actually don't know what keyboard that is. Low profile. Classic picture with the MacBook. That's pretty cute. You'll likely be remote? Oh, okay. Yes. I would love to be in touch then. Well, thank you. Thanks for offering. It's the Nopo Lolita Spider 87. Wow, there's a whole bunch of words on there. that's a mouthful. Okay, let's solder this guy up. Okay. I contact a friend and get back to you. Thank you so much. If you need to reach me, I don't know what. For now, I guess Discord is fine, because Twitch messaging is rough, or like Instagram is okay, but I can obviously get, actual details once we're in touch. Thank you. I'm gonna put this on the side for a sec, and I'm gonna get my fan for soldering. Here you go. What happened to Nopo? I got recommended from an Osu player. All right. Let's get this soldered. Sorry about the fan noise. Apologies. I can turn on a noise filter if you guys are bothered by it. I don't think it's too loud. Shouldn't be. You're so polite and considerate. You think so? I don't know. I just feel like I get it that it's people's choice to tune in, but I always think, like, if I were on a viewer's side, right, on for anything, videos, streams, whatever, it's like jarring noises can be a bit of a like, oh, ew, and just close tab. So sometimes I'm just like, yeah, if it's annoying, let me know. Because I know I could get annoyed sometimes with random things. Hey Diego, we can't hear the fan. Can you turn it up? I'll turn it up. Cut the noise suppression up, brother. I could. I don't know if it's enabled right now. I don't think it is. But if you want it, I could. Audio. And then. Let's see. I can enjoy the music better too. That's fair. Oh, it's actually not doing the job here. Let's see. Why is it so... Why is that? Let's see. Maybe that works. Let me know if that works for suppression. Sounds great. Okay, cool. It's too quiet now? Yeah, I figure. Those suppression filters actually do a really good job. It's pretty cool. At least technique wise. Yeah, the voices are back. Speaking in the quiet, speaking in the dark. Ever since Nvidia came out with their GPU powered ones, it got so good. Oh yeah, those are so good. I mean, that's what I'm using right now, and yeah, the the GPU powered stuff is really good. I got interested in it on a technical perspective, and yeah, like the way of implementing it is really smart. NVIDIA Broadcast, yeah, NVIDIA Broadcast has basically everything for mic and for video. Yeah, pretty much like an all-in-one package for people who stream or you know any kind of broadcasting work. You can imagine it could be really useful for like sports. Well, I guess for sports it depends on the sport, but yeah.
Back when I was in college, I used to do some simulcasting for sports, like for football, for hockey. Um, it's really fun. So very cool stuff. And then for like big events, we would do things for like graduation, panels and things like that. These MX Alps PCBs get up quite a bit of solder on the bigger one, the thinner pin. What up, Diego? Hope you're having a good day, man. Thank you. How are you, Jedi Buds? Good to see you. Hope everybody's Monday was good. Monday or Tuesday, actually. There might be some folks tuning in from the other side of the world. Good morning to you, if so. Like Mr. Shoney's often tunes in. I genuinely am impressed when he shows up every time. It's like then, but then I think about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, actually. At least, unlike here in here in New York, you're in the subway, and the signal goes out every time we go in a tunnel. And I know like when I'm traveling in Asia and I'm on the subway or whatever, the signal doesn't cut out. It reminds me that I'm going to Korea in 3 weeks. Oh yeah. Are you excited? It'll be hopefully warmer by then. At least you're avoiding the whole crazy February weather. March should be pretty good. I need to go to a dry cleaner like this week. Oh, well, make a note, I guess. I love the no Alps compat PCB just for the ease of desoldering. Yeah. It's nice when the pads are nice and like circular. It's across the street, just like snowstorms. I hope they're open tomorrow. Oh, they probably will be. Although I guess it depends on what time you go. There might be a crowd from people catching up on their chores from the weekend that they didn't do it. Weekend slash blizzard things. I'm a little pissed that there was a second snowstorm though, in the sense that like it like all the ice was finally melting and then we got the second one in. So I was just kind of like, oh, like really? And there were a few days that were actually like warm. It's like what? But I guess it's not unexpected. It is winter. It's been a many years since we've had storms like these.
So I guess with the weather shifts, I'm not too surprised, but still. Is at least warmer. That's true. It'll melt a little bit better in 45 degrees. Yeah. Yeah. So I have to wait for it. I think the worst part about when it starts to melt and it gets like all the sidewalks are like super wet. You get like puddles everywhere, like those like sneaky puddles that they like have. It's cold enough like this the top surface of the water, or it's kind of like slush. It's like kind of reflective, and you're like, you don't see the puddle, and then you like step on nearby, or someone steps on it and splashes. I'm like, fuck. The slush is definitely the worst part of the winter. The amount of snow we had the last two storms was whack. Before that was fine. Yeah. Okay. Looks like my soldering is effectively done here. Just checking my joints. Sometimes these Alps compartments a little extra. Looks pretty good. Okay. Gonna drop by tomorrow, hopefully, to see if they can clean my suit before Korea. Excited to be my first Korean wedding. Oh, like the actual Korean wedding. I guess I've been on only like one of those, but yeah, they're different. Yeah, they're a bit different. Okay, so I do need to trim these stems, so I'm gonna do that now. Wait, do you nerf your stream quality? No. Is it nerfed right now? I don't think I'm dropping frames. Showing only at 720p max? Oh, that's weird. Let me check my output. I'm streaming at 1440p. Does it really show at 720 only? Might be. I wonder if the Yeah, same. Oh, weird. Must be. Huh? Am I getting capped? I'm getting capped from Twitch. Crazy. Wow. Wait, was anyone here last stream? Because if you were here last stream and I thought not partner enough. Wow, that's crazy though. Let me check. Wait, mute that. Oh man, that's whack. Yeah, you're right. Damn, I'm getting capped. That's kind of whack. I don't know. Let's see. Let me go back like a few more streams. 1080. Huh. Well, that's weird. I don't know, guys. They don't want to see us succeed? That's pretty weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's streaming at 720. You're right, though. You're right that the stream's outputting at 720 for whatever reason, even though my OBS settings say otherwise. My roommate's yelling so loudly in Mandarin, bro. For real. No downscaling resolutions match. Yeah, 1440p. Huh. It's weird. What if you stream on 360? He's on the phone with his mother. I guess I'll have to look into the stream quality thing. I'll look into it, I guess, before the next stream. So I'm streaming again tomorrow night, by the way. Kind of an exciting stream, in the sense that it's like a new run of the. I'm streaming the GSK 910 tomorrow. That's the TGR collab GSK 910, and that one they're going to be doing a drop in polycarb this time around. So that should be tomorrow night. A little later start than today compared to today. It's like gonna be like around like 9-ish p.m. Eastern. So that some folks in Asia can catch it too. Why did Cherry have to make the stems fatter? I don't know. I actually don't know. MX Clears are the only ones that kind of suffer from this. Well, Heroes aside, but Heroes are sort of like a special case. Special/weird case, so don't really get it. Because they're intended for point of service setups where they don't want bored employees prying off the keys. That's fair, actually. That's probably a pretty sound assessment of this. Did I do these? Yeah, I did. Okay. Piece of shit setups. Damn. Although, to be fair, when I do read POS, I do think that too. So, I was like, what is POS? Why are they cursing at me? Alright, all done. LFG is looking for a group. Yes, looking for a group. What is this let's fucking go thing? Looking for a group is LFG. We all know that. Real gamers know. Leet. Yeah, you can say let's fucking go looking for a group, or looking for a group, let's fucking go. Who is let's fucking go? Anyone in chat? Mod check. Anybody named let's fucking go? What the heck? And the question is, do you want to join my party? My group. The order number of my F1 during the unlimited GB was 1337. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. Alrighty. Soldering is complete. I guess before I put it in the case, I'm just gonna double check that it works. It sure turned on. Let me just check here. Okay, looks good. Okay, it's working, and for now I'll turn off the lighting, but maybe actually set it up to something. Okay, I guess that's fine. All right. Okay, so let's put it into the case now. Okay. Maybe I'll also turn off that turning off that filter. Okay. Turned off that noise filter for now. All right. Let us put it together. So we got top mount. Got my bump-ons right here. Okay, let's see, what screws are these? These might be T8. Oh no, it's smaller than that. Did they rerun this? No. This is a unit from the PC TKL1 buy, or in stock sale. I'm not sure. One of the two. But not like a recent restock or rerun or anything like that. It's just one that had been unbuilt for a bit, so it's not mine. It's a client. Community members. Okay. Diego, do you see my resin redeem? Oh, I might have missed that. I'll check. Where's my dashboard? Nice. I'm gonna have to find that, dude. Oh, hi, Ankit. Did that one also come with two T10 wear drivers? This one doesn't have T10 screws at all anywhere, so I guess not. Right now I'm using T6s. But the screws themselves are like M2.5, I think. I only came here to see it. Go find it. I use my hard-earned channel points. Okay, fair. I won't take that away from you. Mine came with two T10s, which you don't even need to build the board. Really amazing stuff from Hiney. I see what you mean. Random T10s just lying in the box. Did other people also get these wear drivers? Or was it just you? I must know now. I'm so curious. Mine came with one Wera T10 and one T6. What the heck? Okay. That's so random. I got influenced. I bought some XVX HEEC switches. I have never tried that. Never even seen that. What's XVX? Who makes that? Actually, don't know. All right. What keycaps shall we put on this? Oh, whoops. I think I didn't. Screw this on properly. There we go. There we go. Something green to match a young Wiz? Okay. Do you want to see GMK Verdant Retro? Denim? That could be nice. TA610? What's that? Oh, Royal Alpha? That's a cool key set actually. That's a cool key set. I haven't used that in a long time actually. At least for like a stream to build. Solarized? Yeah, I do have you mean Penumbra? Penumbra with solarized? I do have it. I think it's on the board somewhere right now, but yeah, I do have it. We'll match the resin I requested, the young Wiz. Need to find that first. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go find it first. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Let me fulfill that request first. Okay, okay, okay. I found it. I found it, lamp. I found it. I'll be right back. Oh, actually, fine. Where's the what key set should we match to this? Diego, do you have Solarized Dark? Yeah, I do. The GMK set, right? The like dark blue one? Yeah, I do. Camping? Oh, camping could slap with this. Actually? Artisan kind of reminds me of Master Roshi. Soul with the heat on this. Okay, fine. I'll give you a couple of choices here to match this. Let's do a poll. Okay. Whiz it up with keycaps, and then this is gonna be Verdant Retro, so that's beige basically. TA Royal Alpha. Should I do that with the with just the white gray mods? And yeah, camping. Someone suggested. And fine. If and I put Solarized Dark in the poll, and if it wins the vote, then it wins the vote. For fun. Alright. You can vote. But in the meantime, I just put this on escape. Wait, does it mount? Oh, it does. I'll wait for you guys to pick. And PC board vibes? Yeah. Oh, looks like camping's winning. Solarized Dark is actually kind of a tight vote there. You guys have maybe like less than a minute to vote, so I'm gonna drink some water. Huh. So weird that it deflated my stream to 720p. I'm gonna have to take a look at that later. Camping is winning because it never lost in the first place. It's a great key set, don't get me wrong. I love that set. I actually had the SA set first, and then I had the GMK set, right? But the SA set was fire, and then I grew out of my SA set phase, so I sold it, along with a bunch of other sets, but yeah. Alright, GMK Camping it is, 9-6 to the rest. Alright, BRB. Okay, I found that pretty quick, and let's put it on. your old GMK tray. Actually, I'm gonna remove this. Hello, Vinny. How are you? Going alright. I'm now in my taupe arc. How's the taupe arc coming along? What's new in the taupe arc though? What are you excited about? Oh wait, it's regular caps. These Astrodomes that just came in are so good. Oh yeah? Those are the heavy ones, right? The BKE ones. I cannot game with them. Sounds too heavy. I'm a 45 gram, you know, dome person, so I personally can't do like heavy ones. I do have 55s in an HKB and a Real Force, but it's not like my preferred choice. Oh, Hubert, hey, thanks for the 30 months. What are you most looking forward to in terms of food in Chicago? I'm not sure, honestly. I feel like I've heard good things about Chicago and the food there, but I'm kind of excited to try everything. I'm not sure what I would be the most excited for. I mean, people talk about like, I mean, what's well known in Chicago? I actually don't know too much about it. Like, there's like deep dish, devil dogs. Yeah, devil dogs. That sounds pretty yummy. I feel like most of the good stuff is gonna be like nicely decadent. Italian beef? Yes. Italian beef. That would be good too. Yummy, 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 yummy. Oh, that sounds great actually. A nice Italian beef. Okay, let's put a few more caps on this here. Let's match this with these little. I got these whatchamacallit, gnomes. Party gnomes. No. Deep dish is not for me. The shallower, the better. I'm inclined to agree personally. Deep dish, I've tried it like twice, and it's good, but frankly, I think what kind of kills me is the wait for it. It takes so long. Well, like you're expected to sort of wait for it, and so I don't know, man. I like when I'm anticipating food, I get really antsy. People will say that my motions get kind of quick when I eat, and I feel like that's part of that. It's not a good thing, but yeah, I need to like eat more slowly, and you know, that would be better for me. But yeah. Are you going for work? No, for KeyCon. KeyCon in June. New York pizza my shit? Yeah, New York pizza's good. Whoa. Static. Sorry. It does that. Let's see. Typing. How's this angle? Oh, that's pretty good. I have to eat deep dish with a knife and fork, and then I just feel like a jackass. That's fair. I feel like I would be that person too, though. Sometimes I just don't want to get super messy with the eating, but sometimes you just have to. Imagine if you pregame with a thin crust bar pie while waiting for your deep dish. Not gonna lie, I would be capable of doing that in the sense that I love pizza in general. I love my carbs. But yeah. Alright, let's set this up. Okay. Alright, I think I got it all set up here. Thin pizza with some ranch. I heard they do that in like Michigan. Pizza and ranch. I'm not a huge ranch fan personally, but I know people who do really like it. I love ranch on pizza. Yeah, I heard it's a thing. All right, GMK Camping on PC looks pretty good. All right. Let's try this out, shall we? Okay, so we have MX clears on FR4 full on this polycarb hiney TKL1. Yeah, so these are lubed, spring swapped to 63.5 gram, and filmed. All right, let's give it a shot. Oh, fairly, I don't know why that got blocked, but hola Diego, I came across the hineybush GitHub the other day, and now you're building his TKL. Can you tell me more about him, please? Hineybush is a... Oh, you don't know Hiney? Oh, I can tell you about him in just a sec. Let's do the typing first, but I can talk about it. But I mean, he's a pretty prominent designer, or was, I guess, now. All right. Here you go. $5. It was the word Hineybush. Yeah, probably. It's pretty nice. MX clears. I like it. Actually, I thought it would sound more like blunted, more muted on FR4, but it sounds good. It sounds pretty nice. It doesn't have a very like. It has a pretty deep sound to it. So, but it's pretty nice. I like it a lot. All right. Let's try the mods. Here are the mods. There it is. There it is. Oh, Dewey, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you, thank you. Love the Cosmo and the young Wazy. Anyway, yeah, so Fede, Hiney was, or you know, he was a pretty prominent designer for quite a few years, between like he was active like 2017 through maybe like just 2024-ish, 2025. But you know, he is well known for both his PCBs as well as his keyboards. Yeah. So yeah, like he one of the big things for PCBs is he made PCBs in the popular Korean 887 standard, which is the right side right nav cluster like this current PCB, USB port TKL PCB with at the time USB Mini and USB Mini B, and with the cutouts that were compatible with a lot of well-known, you know, Korean and newer custom keyboards, most of them top mount, I assume, at the time. But yeah, like he recreated that 887 PCB called the Hiney H87A, and then that became an H87C, like with USB-C, and then there was a lot more. And then he also did like H60 and like, you know, a bunch of PCBs for pretty much a ton of different boards. So he's professionally, he's actually an electrical engineer. So he was very, very skilled at doing that. And then he also dabbled in making keyboards. Some well-known keyboards of his are the HBCP, which is a 1800 compact style layout keyboard. And then there is the Ladybird, which is there's a hiney TKL1, there's a Ladybird, there's the Ibis. There's a bunch of boards basically. But yeah, he was a pretty active collector and PCB and keyboard maker. So pretty prominent member in the community. He would show up to meetups too. He most recently sort of retired from the scene after kind of facing some kind of I would say, like, for the most part, just burnout from doing vendoring work in the community. Like he was his own vendor. He vendored his own PCBs as well as his own keyboards. So he ran a few group buys with the TKL1 and the Ladybird, and in those few last group buys, he sort of burned out from it. I think there are people who say there's some outstanding orders for stuff from him, which puts him in a bad standing in that regard. But as far as I know, until before that, he did fulfill pretty much everything. But I don't know about the latest. But yeah, he's pretty much kind of like out from the community in the sense that like he has closed his web store. He doesn't take commissions or doesn't really do much around keyboards anymore. So yeah. Okay. So he never fulfilled orders on the site and outstanding orders on boards. Okay, so that's a shame. But so it sounds like there are outstanding orders that he didn't fulfill towards the end. He also did run Keycaps. GMK Beta is his design. He spearheaded GMK Nuclear Data as well. He also spearheaded GMK Hineybush, of course. It's named after him after all. And so yeah, but yeah, he had a lot under his belt as far as like keyboard stuff, like making stuff. Just he was just a very active maker in the keyboard and PCB design space. So yeah, he contributed a ton to the community in that regard. Definitely like with the H87 and H60 and that kind of stuff, like his 60% and TKL PCBs, like he pretty much set a standard in a way. A lot of people like look at his design specifically to make their own TKL PCBs. So, but that PCB is also inspired by the Korean custom TKL PCB at the time, the 87 from Winkeyless and KBD Mania and all those different places. So yeah, I think that's most of the lore for Hiney. Anyway, board sounds pretty good. Had to charge back 2 PCBs and 2 TKL1s. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame that he burned out from doing like keyword stuff. What we talking about? Hiney. We're talking about hineybush, designer of this board. Okay, so I can show you the board. So here's the board. That's the TKL1 with camping, some artisans. Is yours a clear or smoky one? You mean this keyboard? This keyboard's not mine. This keyboard's a client build. Like it's a community member's build. I'm just building on behalf of somebody else. Yeah. I have a. Is yours a clear or smoky one? I'm not sure. I think it's the clear one. I'm assuming smokier is darker than this. I think this is the clear one, based on what I'm seeing here. Yeah. But yeah,
pretty nice board. The TK1, honestly, out of the JNV2 style boards out there, it's one of the really nice ones in my opinion. Yeah. It was not fully mounted. There we go. No threaded inserts. No, it doesn't look like it. No. Does not look like it. Oh, looks like we hit ads. Sorry about that. Not much I can do about it. $720p stream? Yeah, apparently. I am surprised. I thought that they were 1440p, but apparently I'm capped at 720 today. So I have to take a look at it. I don't know what's going on with the stream settings, or rather on the output side, because my output side is set up for 1440p, or even, you know, or downside of this also 1080p and so on, but today I'm getting 720. Yeah, pretty weird, but so it is. So that's what the board looks like here with camping. Pretty good, pretty nice looking board. I would have gone with Shoko and call it a day. Well, it was so someone redeemed for an artisan, and then we wanted to match that, so we went with some green containing sets. And then I think Solarized Dark was also suggested, but I think that didn't win the vote. Yeah. I wonder who redeemed. It was Mr. Lamp KB. I actually really like camping. It's such a nice set. I really like the alpha base color is super nice. It's like cream, but it's not too warm, but it's also not like a stark white, which is nice. Yeah. But yeah, I do agree with you guys that a cooler tone set would look pretty good. Something grayer, blue maybe, some blue on it too could look nice. But yeah, it's good too. I like to think this is matcha latte in a blue glass. Oh yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, it definitely looks a little bluer on the camera, I think. Like from this particular angle. I feel like for me it looks a little bit more on the regular clear, like frosted PC. So yeah, those party gnomes are fun. V1 party gnomes. Okay, well, that's pretty much the build. This is the keyboard I had on the desk earlier. This is my own, my 2.0 ADD. Just alu. I mix blacks on alu, I think. Yeah. Alright, now showing my newest artisans. I can show you some, yeah. I got this. Got these in the mail recently. I got this one recently. This is Lazy Caps. That's BKM, Fugu. And then I picked up a Buman recently. This one. And I also got
I also got a nice Memento Mori. This one. Yeah. Ooh. This one's this one I think personally one of my favorite pulls for a blind bag. I hate blind bag, not gonna lie. I really don't like blind bag, but I was really happy with this pull. I actually didn't enter for one of the sales before because it was blind bag, but this one I entered because I saw a bunch of these star, 4-point star eye or cross-eyed ones, and I really like them. And wanted to get one and did get it, so pretty lucky. Very rare for me to get something nice from blind bag, but yeah. I really don't like blind bag. They're so annoying. Never end up with anything that I prefer. So, oh, I also picked this one up, the Hammerhead Harvester level caps. I really like this one too. Yeah, those are some recent pickups. Do you like Kyle's blind bags? I like them. The problem with, like, once I started noticing that I was never pulling specific colorways that I like wanted, I started entering for fewer and fewer, to the point where for the Valentine's sale that just happened, I didn't even enter at all. Yeah, I was like, I'm done. If I like something, I'm just gonna pick it up later. Yeah, but like at first I entered like 3, 4, and then I was like, I'm done. I was like, I don't think I'm getting the ones I like. So I'm just gonna pick up a few, like, when people sell it or put it for trade or whatever. Yeah. Do you have Skeletor? The key set? I do. It's actually one of the sets I got like a long time ago and still have. Yeah. Do you have GMK Necro? I did at first. I sold the set for like basically cost or less than cost at the time when I was selling this. It was GMK Necro was not popular at all. This was before old GMK, new GMK bull crap. So this, like, I sold it for like 170 or whatever, whatever it cost at the time. And then I bought it again. I bought it again from Matt recently. So yeah, I have GMK Necro again. So yeah. Email there, yeah. Yeah. So I picked it up from him recently. Cause now I have like caps that match with it. Back when I had Necro at first, I bought it from the group buy original, or not group buy, like, yeah, I guess group buy from Originative. I bought it from Originative at first. And I didn't have anything to match with it. Back then there was not much that like would go well with it. I mean, the expectation was completely different for the set too, so I was really disappointed with GMK Necro. And then like during like I like put artisans together with the key sets, and like I didn't have anything to go with it for like almost like a whole year, and I was like, I like the set, but I don't know if I'm gonna get keycaps for it, and I also wasn't sure what keyboard I was gonna use for it, and I was like, I'm just gonna sell it, so I sold it. Yeah, I have the set too, but no blackboard. I have a bunch of artisans that I think would match with it. Oh, okay. Yeah, the actual set is nice though. I mean, like, let me pull up a picture. This cap. Let me see. Where's that page? Okay, here, let me show you. This was actually back when I first got the set, so it was like pristine, I think. Yeah, this is when I first got the set. I had there were these nightcaps for them, but they were kind of more hyperfusey, as you can see, the green of the set versus the sort of tealish color on the cap. So the necro match caps were a little different. But yeah, back when they matched the accents though. Yeah, but it's a nice set. It's a really pretty set in my opinion. I really like. It's like so subtle. Kind of looks very different with different lighting because of that. But yeah. I think I traded one of those X faces to Richard. To Armendez. Yeah. Do you have the Cosmo bongo? I didn't design it to like go with the set, but I think it'll match well. I actually have the here. I can show you. It's over here. I have some other caps. I have the Schrodinger. Yeah. I also have the Ditto. That was like a few months back. The Ditto one. Yeah. All right. I guess I should maybe wrap it up here now, but I think I'm basically done. Gonna maybe got hungry again. I might eat some. I'm gonna have some soup. I made a bunch of soup, so I don't think I see anybody doing keyboards today, cause it's I see someone doing a keyboard. They're building a Cloudline V2. Okay, cool. We can read them. I don't think I've ever seen them live. What kind? Miso? Yeah, I made doenjang jjigae, if you know. Doenjang jjigae. The soybean paste. Really yummy. It's my go-to when I feel like having soup. It's my go-to. It's so easy. I put like pork belly, onion, you know, a little garlic, squash, not like butternut, you know, like regular squash, like the green one, and tofu, potato, sometimes like some mushroom, depends. Today I didn't do it because I had a nice dashi and anchovy stock that I was gonna use it for some of the base. So I had some soup stock. So I did that with the pork belly and the doenjang. You first stir fry stir fry a little bit of the pork belly with the doenjang so that I get, you know, some of the gaminess goes away, and then you put the stock and the water and then the rest of the veggies, and then that gives you the kind of boosts the flavor, and it's like remains pretty clean still. But yeah. You should fry up the doenjang with your onions and some sesame oil before you add. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I didn't mention that, but yes, I also do add some sesame oil and the onions right before I put the water in. Yes, I do that too. Yep. Zucchini. Sorry. Yes. Squash. Zucchini, squash. Yes. Right. But yeah. All right, let's go raid Rukia. I'm not sure if it's the one Rukia that people know, but who knows. They're building a TKL as well, so go enjoy their TKL build. I think they might be putting keycaps now, so yeah, go enjoy that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. tomorrow around 9 p.m. Eastern, I'll probably start the build for the GSK 910 from TGR and GSK and the McLovin team that are collaborating for that release. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Okay, bye. Main Totem Rook, yeah? Doubt. That would be crazy. Okay, bye. Have a good night, guys.